so this is my friend Sally.
Hello.
If you don't know her, she's also an American, although she's from a different state.
Yes, I'm from Indiana. Not nearly as exciting as California, but that is okay.
Interestingly, we'll probably have different ideas on this video, which we are going to talk about some of the differences between American and European men.
Woohoo!
Exciting.
Yes.
You want to introduce yourself?
So I have been in Slovenia now over a 7-year period, but actually only in Slovenia for like 6 of those years.
A long time.
Same as you.
Long enough to know some stuff.
That's right.
And to know some people.
Mm-hmm.
And we have unique views because I'm married and Sally's single. There's going to be all these marriage proposals in the bottom.
I know.
Sally, marry me.
Maybe. We'll see about that.
Okay, so we're going to talk about obviously some things about Slovenes, but also about just Europeans in general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So where do we start?
Maybe we start with attractiveness.
This is the juicy one.
This is
what
where
everyone wants to know.
I feel like this is where maybe we'll have different thoughts, though.
That's true. Because this
Especially
is different on different levels, because one is your just personal preference.
Yes, that's
your
true.
type. And then the other is but that could be shaped by where you come from.
That is true.
Like, I definitely think California guys, like, attractive California guys are great. Very nice. But attractive European guys, whew.
Also very nice.
What would you say?
Well, I guess even when I think specifically to Slovenia, but just in general, I feel like European men tend to be dressed better. Yeah. I don't know if you feel the same.
For sure.
Okay.
They're definitely more tailored.
Yes!
That's like a huge thing. That's
their pants
so
fit them. I don't understand why American men can't figure out how to size their pants.
It's not that hard.
But
it's
yes,
funny.
I feel like things are tailored well. Mm-hmm. Even just like how they put things together. Like if you go to a big city in the States, yeah, you see like fashionable people. But I feel like
even then it's like few and far between, I feel like. Yeah. I feel most people are t-shirts and jeans.
Correct. Yes. Tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes or flip-flops.
You can always tell an American when they come to Slovenia.
They're
I like to play
crew socks and they're
I like to play the Find the American game, especially in the summer when there's the tourists.
They stick out so bad.
Absolutely.
But I will say this, I feel in Slovenia men are not that stylish. I feel like there are some, but I feel like it's a very casual nation.
I think maybe that's where the Midwest difference. Because in the Midwest, I just feel like everyone's super casual. So here, I still feel like the Slovene guys are like, even if a Slovene guy is just wearing like sweatpants and a t-shirt, just the fact that they fit makes them look more attractive.
I would say that I agree with you, because of the guys that I see wearing like sweatpants and hoodies, they're like fitted pants. And they're kind of stylish, and they're matched with really nice like sneakers or high tops.
Always. I'm like, that's the thing that's amazing here is I have not figured out how to wear sweatpants with like the right sneakers.
They got it down.
Because girls and guys alike here. Like, if they're going to be dressing in something like fit, attire for fitness, they still look great.
Yeah.
I look like a mess. It's like what you see now does not exist. It's like she just rolled out of bed.
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have the look either. I don't know how to do it.
I don't either.
I don't know. I just kind of brush it off as it's just not my style.
I wish it was my style.
You've traveled a lot of places.
Yes.
Like, you've been to many places around Europe now. Where have you found the most attractive Europeans?
That's hard. Maybe. I feel like maybe, like, more north. Mm-hmm. Like, they tend to be maybe taller and
such a bonus.
Just like beautiful skin.
Yeah.
Amazing. I don't know what's in their water that makes them tall with beautiful skin, but I'm thinking like Norway, perhaps.
Yeah. I was going to say
Denmark.
definitely. Yeah, I was going to say Denmark, like the Netherlands. I was up there and it was shocking to me how many beautiful people there were. Like, I was in Amsterdam and it was like every man I saw was like drop dead gorgeous. Like, where are they coming from?
And I think one thing that European guys have that makes them so exotic is always the accent too.
Yeah.
And some accents, I will say, are more attractive than others.
Yeah. It's so cliche, but I feel like British accents, Irish accents, Scottish accents.
Irish accents.
Yeah.
I love
It's hard to beat Irish accents.
They are the best.
I'm
so sorry, but they are totally the best.
They're so great.
But, like, language-wise, I love Slavic languages. I think they're really beautiful. Like, I know a lot of people really like French. They think that's pretty, or like Italian. But, like, I personally think Slavic languages, like, sound really nice.
They sound very complex.
Yes, they are complex.
They are complex.
Thank you.
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
I think Slovene is like my favorite. I mean, of course I'm biased, but I honestly think like Slovene is such a beautiful language for all the Slavic languages. It sounds very refined.
I agree. I would agree.
Also, I would say who are just nice people. Like,
that's a really good one.
I think most people I've met here have been really nice.
Yes.
Slovenes, I think, are very nice.
Which they always seem shocked. Like, I feel like you'll be like...
Because you guys all complain about each other, but you're super nice to
That's
outsiders.
I guess. I know. I'm like, maybe they are nice to each other, they just don't admit it. But anytime I say that Slovenes are really nice, they always seem so, like, confused. I don't get it, because you guys are so nice. Irish, they're nice to everyone.
The Irish?
Yes! I feel
Really?
like they're just the jolliest people.
I imagine, every American who's been to Ireland says that Ireland's their favorite place to go. And I think it's because they're culturally close to us. They're just like with the party mode turned all the way up. Who else is really nice?
I feel like that's just a lot of places I've traveled.
I'll say this in like Scandinavian countries, like the Netherlands, Denmark, like there's such nice people. Of all the places I've been, they're the most fluent in English. Surprisingly speak surprisingly perfect English. Something that I would definitely appreciate about European men is that they tend to be more cultured and have a bigger worldview.
Absolutely.
This is such a bonus. I feel like because America is so big that most Americans feel like America is the world and then there's other little things that's happening outside of America. And it's like European men really have, or Europeans in general maybe, just because you're so close to so many other countries, you're just constantly aware that you're small around a bunch of other small places. But I really think that's very attractive.
I agree.
And I like that a lot.
I think about myself, and I was very much that way until I traveled. I feel like you do just start understanding more culture, seeing how other people live, that like your way isn't the right way, it's just a way. Oh, yeah.
You want to take this one?
There's one thing I feel like that feels very different, at least here. I don't know what it's like in other countries, but in Slovenia, this was one of the first things I noticed that was just like took a while to get used to, and that's the fact that like whether female or male, you often like stay at home longer, and so you can be in your late 20s, I don't know, probably even later than that, 30s, and still be living with your family. But that's not strange. But in the States, like it's like as soon as you graduate high school or college, you're out of your parents' house typically. And so I just think that's like one of those things, it's like, oh, like that just feels very different.
Yeah.
I think that's one of those things, it also just shows a lot of difference in culture though, because it's like, it's not unusual here to have like multiple generations in a house, you know? But I think that's also some of my friends, some of their favorite parts of their culture is the fact that like they grew up and their grandparents like lived really close or lived in the same house as them. And that's something like super I never special. Had. Yeah. And so it's one of those things that takes a lot to get used to, and I personally wouldn't want that, but I do respect it. And I'm like, okay, I could see aspects of that like...
I think also financially it would be
absolutely.
Super helpful. Like, you have so many Americans who are, like, especially American college students who, like, go away to college, but then they have huge financial debt that they have to, like, work through. And if you were living at home, like, throughout that period, it would definitely be more financially smart, I guess. This is something that...
This one's a touchy subject.
Real touchy subject. European men, and it's stronger in some cultures than others, have a very strong attachment to their mothers. And this is something I don't know if I could... I don't think I could live with this. Like, thankfully, I think Luka and his mother have a very healthy relationship. They have, like, boundaries. They respect each other's distances and stuff, which is great. I've had some friends who tell me that, like girlfriends in Slovenia who tell me that they're, like, cooking for their husband, but then his mom comes over and brings food because she's not good enough to cook for him, and, like, he doesn't tell his mom, don't do that. And I'm like, this is going on in your marriage? That's not healthy.
That would just be stressful.
Right? I think also probably, like, the fact that we move out, like, we really break free from our parents at such an early age, or, like, a younger age.
Dates, maybe?
Oh, going on dates.
She'll have a lot more input on this than I will. I just don't date.
This is the difference. It's like, I had many dates in America, but I only dated one European. So I don't know if Luka's a good representation of the population or not.
That's true. I also feel like the aspect of, like, a big date, like this extreme, like, organized thing, isn't a thing here.
No.
It's like, we'll go for coffee or, like, a meal, you know, or maybe, like, movies. Go on a walk to the movies, and I feel like many times in the States, it's like, I have to be creative, find something super unique.
Yeah.
Which is fun, but it also puts a lot of pressure on the guy.
That's true. But I feel like the classic American date is dinner and a movie. Like,
never, guys, listen to me. Never take a girl to a movie on your first date.
No. You don't talk.
You don't talk. You aren't going to find out anything about her. And then it's also just a little awkward. Yeah. Because it's like you're just sitting there, not even looking at each other, but looking at a screen in front of you.
Yeah. I feel like a movie is a better date for later on.
Yes.
It's like... Sure.
Comment below and let us know.
So I think our next video will be dating advice.
Take it or leave it.
Years and years of experience.
I'm currently single, so I don't know if you want my dating advice.
Alright. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please like it. If you liked us, please subscribe.